Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph, and let's talk live. The nefarious will never win. All right, let's talk. With today, peoples, has been such an interesting day. I am here, I am live, and I am going to talk about some things, peoples. Peoples, the nefarious will never win. You guys come on in. You guys come on in. You guys come on in, for there's so much to talk about, peoples. You guys come on in. Peoples and the nefarious will never win. I tell you, the nefarious will never win. And I am in this for the long haul. And I am telling you right now that the content creator who continues to keep wanting to skirt and thinking that they're going to take me down by this hilarious and nefarious privacy um, acts and things, you're only digging a hole for yourself. See, what you fail to realize is that I know the play. I know that when you do privacy things, you have to go and you have to give a timestamp and you have to give a description as to what it is that the privacy is for. And if it's a valid, then you got a good case and the video has to be augmented. But if it's not valid, well, then guess what? The video is going to stay up. But see, YouTube policies and procedures is that they will take down a channel for nefarious reporting. I said they would take down a channel for nefarious reporting. And so people's, I got two reports, actually four in total within the last couple of days, all because I was talking about a content creator of the name of T Slut. And so she thinks that she's going to do me just like she did Trey Gang. But see, where T Slut failed to realize is that I know the play and I understand and know the policies and procedures of YouTube. And so, peoples, I have screenshots and I have everything that I need, and I've already did my rebuttal, and they're going to take down her channel. Best believe. And then I am going to escalate it even further. So if you guys will indulge me for one moment, peoples, let me go up and call up the policies, procedures, and guidelines and things. And we're going to go over it today, peoples. We're going to go over it today, peoples. And then we're going to show you unequivocally and undeniably how this is going to ramp up and it's going to take her channel. Because, see, the thing is, peoples, I know she's doing it. Nobody else is doing it but her. And so, peoples, let me go ahead and let me share my screen, peoples. Let me go ahead and let me share my screen so to educate the public, peoples. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen with that one right there. And that's where we are right there, peoples. We're on the YouTube channel, the policies and procedures and guidelines and things. And so I am going to go ahead and I am going to enlarge the screen so you can clearly see. Okay, I think 200 will. You guys can be able to see that at 200. Okay, so the one thing we're going to take a look at is harassment and cyberbullying, peoples. Harassment and cyberbullying. So let's look at harassment and cyberbullying, peoples. So we're going to do that at 200 as well. So let's take a look at harassment. No, we're going to reduce that down. I'm going to reduce that down to about 150. All right. So I'm going to make sure that I get this whole video in there. So it's called harassment and cyberbullying people. So let's see what YouTube has to say about harassment and cyberbullying peoples. Let's go. Okay, people, so I'm sorry. I didn't share the video. I got to share the video. Okay, so let me go back to the video. Let me share the video that they had up. So let me share this tab right here. Had it on this on. I got to remember. I got to change the things when I am doing this. Okay, so let's go back and let's look at this here, peoples. Let's go.
True or false? If you make a video that encourages viewers to post cruel and malicious comments on another video, that could result in a strike on your channel. The answer is true. Content or behavior intended to harass, threaten, or bully others is not allowed on YouTube. Neither is maliciously recording someone without their consent or revealing someone's private personal information. Let's take a look at some examples. Creator A is angry after a heated exchange with Creator B and decides to share Creator B's personal home address and private phone number in a video that encourages viewers to send nasty messages to Creator B. In another video, a creator wants fans to communicate with them directly via social media, so they share their social media handles and email address on their channel. Do either of these videos violate our community guidelines? Yes. The first video violates our harassment policy. Don't use YouTube to maliciously share personal information about another individual. But how about photo editing someone's face into an embarrassing image? What about uploading videos of prank calls to emergency services? Are those violations too? To learn those answers and more about our harassment policy, go to the YouTube Help Center article linked here, or use the link in the description. Thanks for watching.
Okay, peoples. Now let's go to harassment and cyberbullying. Let's see what it says. We don't allow content that targets someone with prolonged insults or slurs based upon their physical traits or protected group status, like age, disability, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or race. We don't allow other harmful behaviors like threats or doxing. Keep in mind that we take a stricter approach on content that targets minors. If you find content that violates this policy, report it. Instructions for reporting violations for our community guidelines are available here. If you find many videos or comments that you would like to report, you can report the channel. For tips on how to stay safe, keep your account secure, and protect your privacy, check out the Creator Safety Center and stay safe on YouTube. If specific threats are made against you and you feel unsafe, report it directly to your local law enforcement. What policy what this policy means for you. If you're posting content, don't post content up on YouTube if it fits any of the descriptors below. Content that contains prolonged insults or slurs based upon someone's intrinsic attributes. These attributes include their protected group status. Physical attributes are their statuses as a survivor of sexual assault, non consensual, intimate imagery, distribution, domestic abuse, child abuse, and more. Content uploaded with the intent to shame, deceive, or insult a minor. This means intending to make a minor feel unpleasant emotions like distress, shame, or worthlessness, intending to trick them to behave in ways that may harm themselves or their property, are engaging in name calling towards them. A minor is someone under 18 years of age. Other types of content that violates this policy. This policy applies to videos, video descriptions, comments, live streams, and any other YouTube products or future. Keep in mind that this isn't a complete list. Note that these policies only apply to external links in your content. This can include clickable URLs verbally directing others to other sites in videos and other forms. Exceptions. If the primary purpose is educational, primary, scientific, and artistic in nature, we may allow content that include harassment. These exceptions are not a pass to harass someone. Some examples include debates related to high profile officials or leaders, contents featuring debates or discussions of topical issues concerning individuals who have positions of power, like high profile government officials or CEOs of major multinational corporations, scripted performances, insults made in the context of artistic medium such as scripted satire, stand up comedy, or music, such as a diss track. Note, this exception is not a pass to harass someone and claim I was joking. Harassment education or awareness. Content that features actual or simulated harassment for documentary purposes are with willing participants, such as actors, to combat cyberbullying or raise awareness. We take a harder line on content that maliciously insults someone based upon their protected group status, regardless of whether they are a high profile individual or not. Monetization and other penalties. In some rare cases, we may remove content or issue other penalties when a creator repeatedly encourages abusive audience behavior, repeatedly targets insults and abuse an identifiable individual based upon their intrinsic attributes across several uploads, exposes an individual of risk of physical harm based upon local or social political content, creates content that harms the YouTube community by persistently inciting hostility between creators for personal financial gains. Here are some examples of the content that is not allowed on YouTube. Repeatedly showing pictures of someone and then making statements like, look at this creature's teeth. They are so disgusting, with similar commentary targeting intrinsic attributes throughout the video, targeting an individual based upon their membership in a protected group, such as by saying, look at this slur targeting protected group, targeting an individual and making claims they are involved in human trafficking in the context of a harmful conspiracy theory where the conspiracy is linked to direct threats or violence. And then, I'm not going to read it all and stuff and going and so on and so forth. And so, as you can see, This is cyberbullying. So this is just one of the things, peoples. That's one of the things of harassment and cyberbullying. And so this is a lesson to be learned for someone who, such as Casey Chloe Overa Sanchez Medina and Random News. And so I am putting you on notice. I am targeting you wholeheartedly and without fail. I am targeting you. And so that's what it says. I am going to use YouTube policies and procedures and stuff, and I am going to strike your channel. Point blank, period. So that's one. Now, for the other person who consistently and insistently keeps wanting to go and the they use the reporting to their advantage, and it is hilarious and nefarious. Well, I'm targeting you too, Mel, because I got every screenshot that you have said, that you have did. I got every video clipping that you have mentioned in your lives and stuff. And you have been doing false reporting. And false reporting will get your channel stricken and taken down. And so you, Mel, have literally have reported my channel twice for this so-called hilarious and nefarious privacy thing. But see, in the Privacy Act, Mel, you have to give a timeline. And not only do you have to give a timeline, but you have to give a good description of the privacy that you're reporting. And if the privacy that you're reporting is not accurate, well, then you've already know in the disclosure, it says that your channel can be removed. Well, you have stricken my channel 4 times, 2 times this morning with false, fictitious, hilarious, and nefarious privacy reporting. And I am going to report your channel, and I am elevating it to where your channel will be taken down for false reporting. And if you didn't know it or not, people, this is your guideline right here to literally, this is your guideline right here of what I'm showing you right now. This is your guideline to take down all of those people who consistently and insistently want to think that they're going to scave things, and they're not. They think that they're going to escape things, and they're not. And so I have been working behind the scenes, and I have literally been writing and using YouTube's own policies and procedures to take down some channels. And so you guys are going to see what's going to happen, because when you don't see them no more, well, then guess what, peoples? Their channel is going to be taken down. And so when the people thought that they were going to continue to keep their madness up, and they're going to continue to keep trying to do the things that they do with this false reporting, and doxing people and stuff, and making fun of people, and things like that, by showing their pictures and everything. Now, see, people, you can't be stricken by just speaking, which is what I've been doing. See, I've been speaking. I've learned. And so that's why I had to change my tactics. So you can't get stricken by speaking and things. And that's why Trey Gang had gotten stricken because not only did he speak, but he have shown things which T Slut didn't like, but she's got exposed. And see, if Trey Gang was smart, he would have went on and did what he did and then taken it down, not leave it up for everybody to continue to keep seeing and then leave it up for her to go ahead and strike his channel. That's crazy. See, the damage has already been done. But see, the thing is this, peoples. The thing is this. When the content creator wants to go ahead and report all of these so-called privacy madness and things, guess what, peoples? You have to, anytime that you report any channel or anything, you have to go in depth and you have to give YouTube a good cohesive understanding as to why you are reporting what you're reporting. And if it doesn't rise to the level, people's, well then hey, it's not going to work. But see, the thing is, people, it is clearly this right here. The thing is this, people's. Everything is documented. Everything, even the false reporting, all of that stuff is documented. And so when the people are not on their game and there are not actual factual and true with that of what they're reporting, their channel is going to be taken down, peoples. Did you hear what I said? I said their channel is going to be taken down, peoples. And that's where I'm at right now. So get to understand your community guidelines, rules, and regulations, because I am on the move. I am on an assault. And I am going to take these channels down that has literally been reporting this false madness. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to take down these channels that has been reporting this false madness. And so that's where I am right now, peoples. That's exactly where I am. And so that's what I'm doing right now. So I just wanted to give a heads up to the people so they'll know and understand. And then give a heads up to T Slut because I know what you're doing, man. And all of your reporting is not going to take down my channel and it's not going to take down my videos. See, because when I went back over the policies and procedures, I've made adjustments. And so you can't strike me for my own content that I'm putting up. And you can't strike me for the words that I'm using. See, as long as I am not showing your picture, YouTube can't say anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? But see, YouTube can say something when you are commenting on my channel with your picture, T Slut. Do you understand what I'm saying? YouTube can strike your channel when you come to my channel and you go ahead and you leave this comment up on my channel. And then you think you're going to take me down based upon what you did. You're stupid. And I got the information, ma'am. I got the screenshot and I have escalated it up to, and I'm getting ready to escalate it all the way up to the higher authority, more so than just these people who have been looking at all of this madness and then been making all of these types of making all of these types of um, making all of these types of what you call it thing, um, the making all of these types of decisions for when a person goes to strike someone's channel. Okay, so let me share this with you peoples right here. Let me share this with you. So this is what happens when you do a privacy violation. Let me show this right here. So this is what they call a privacy violation right here, people. So let me enlarge that so you can clearly see. It says, report a privacy violation. We want you to feel safe when you're on YouTube. Tell us more about what happened. We'll notify the person who uploaded the content, but only URLs and timestamps will be shared with them. Your name and contact information will not be shared with anyone outside of the YouTube review team. And then look what it says right here. It says, please take care when filling out this form. If you try to misuse it, like giving false information, your account could get suspended or you might face other legal issues. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, it says required. First, how can we follow up with you? Put your full legal name, the country you're from, your email address, select one of the things. Is it for yourself? Is it for a minor? Is it for a guardian? Is it for a vulnerable individual? Or is it for a friend or coworker? Okay. Was your image or voice altered or generated with AI? How many places on YouTube was it shared? Where is the information being shared? So, is it a video? Is it a channel? Is it a comment? Is it a post? And then you write your signature. You see that? But see, I would have to fill this out because if I was to say a video, so now you got to give the URL of the video. You got to give where does your information appears in the video description tag or title, in the audio, in the video itself. And then it says, can you help us find this content? Sharing info about your appearance or actions will help us differentiate you from others. This information will only be reviewed by YouTube and won't be shared with anyone else. So this right here is the key. Help. Can you help us find you in this content? You have to give a good, wholesome, complete description as to where you are or where the violation had occurred. You got to give a good description. And so this is the key right here. And if your description ain't matching up with what you have outlined right here, well, then guess what, peoples? Please take careful. Please take care when filling out this form. If you try to misuse it, like giving false information, your account could get suspended or you might face other legal issues. So, when the nefarious had literally reported a privacy violation on my channel and they gave a timestamp, well, the timestamp didn't match up with anything because the timestamp showed me in my avatar talking on my channel. And they did it twice. And so, you know what I did, peoples? I went on and I took the screenshot at exactly the time to when they had indicated that the violation had occurred. And the I followed up with the I followed up with the response to the privacy. And then I took a screenshot of this right here. And then I highlighted this right here. Please take care when filling out this form. If you try to misuse it, like giving false information, your account could get suspended or you might face other legal issues. I highlighted that in my response to YouTube. That's what I highlighted right there. And then I went on and I took a screenshot of this and it says, "Can you help me find you in this content?" I highlighted that and I said, at the point in time of the timestamp of when they reported, could they actually give a complete description as to the violation? That's what I asked. That's what I cited in my response to the privacy violation. And I did a few other things as well, peoples. I did a few other things as well. And then I went on and I had responded to the privacy complaint. I went on it and I responded to the privacy complaint. And so there it is, peoples. And so with that, peoples, that's how you get results because you hold account YouTube for the various things that they said that they need to do. And that's exactly what I did, peoples. That's exactly what I did. And with the content creator who had tried to target my channel like they did Trey Gang when they don't have no standings whatsoever, guess what, peoples? I turned that and used that right up against them. And I have reported the channel. And so that channel will get suspended for violating YouTube's policies and procedures because it is a misuse and it's an overreach of injustice. It's called injustice, peoples. And so I just wanted to put Casey Cloy, Overa Sanchez Mendina, and I wanted to put random news. I wanted to put T Slut, better known as T Slay, on notice. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, and I'm going to use your own tactics up against you. I'm taking this moment, peoples. I'll be back. I'll be back. And I'll be back to talk about it. But right now, I got some work to do, peoples, because I got to go ahead and fill out these reports and send it back to YouTube. And not only send it back to YouTube, but I have to escalate it beyond the reviewer's head because you can escalate it. Oh, you didn't know that, people, son. You didn't know that there's an email that you can escalate your concerns and stuff with abuse of reporting and false reporting to YouTube. Your channel is going to get stricken and your channel is going to be taken down. Guaranteed. I've already stricken you several times. And it's just a matter of time when they review it. And then I'm about to go ahead and escalate it up. So you should be getting some notices as to what I did. I'm putting you on notice. You thought that you were going to get away with the things that you did? Well, think again, because two can play at that game too. But see, the thing is, mine's is authentic. Yours is not. And I'm going to strike your channel, and then I'm going to have your channel taken down. Now, and I'm using YouTube's own policies and procedures and guidelines to take you down with your false reporting. And there you have it, people. That's how you get back at the people who think that they're going to strike you out. See, people, I have taken all of the necessary steps. And you never go into battle without first having your proof to the truth. And see, I'm all the time screenshotting and I'm all the time recording. So if I need to go back and do the things I need to do, well, then I've already have the evidence right here before me to bolster my claim and to go ahead and submit it to YouTube. Now, if the video is taken down, well, then, that's all I can ask for. That's all I can ask for. But the video is still up. Well, just know that your channel is going to be stricken. That's it. I don't care what you say about me. That doesn't bother me. I don't care what you say about me. But see, when you want to do petty stuff like what you're doing now and stuff, well, then I understand the policies and procedures and guidelines too. And I can do reporting as well. And I can do the same thing you do. And I just take it a little further than what you do. You know, that's it. So two can play at that game. But see, anytime I report, it's always a 100% legitimate because I've always come with screenshots and I actually come with actual proof in the email. So they can't it ain't no way in God's creation can they ever dispute my claim. See, because mine's is legit. So when you want to come and play petty, well then I can play petty too because I know the play and I can play right along with you. And then let me go a little further before I get off of here. You go and you screen record other people's content. So you complain about people using your content, but yet you go and you screen record other people's content. You can get copyrighted for that, right? So be careful about the things that you do because when you go and sit on your live and you play somebody else's video, but yet you don't want nobody to do yours, guess what's going to happen, peoples? Guess what's going to happen? You can get copyrighted just like you're trying. So when you want to play petty, well then let the games begin, peoples, because now, like 54 Keys said, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. And my reporting is always going to be legitimate. So you better make sure that you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed because I'm coming for you in a major way. In a major way. In a major way. And I'm going to make sure that you adhere to the policies and procedures of YouTube and Facebook since you want to be petty. Now, that's how I'm going to do it, peoples. All right, peoples, that's it. That's all. That's all that I needed to say. You know, um, I think there's one thing I can do real quick. Let me go to my email real quick so you can guys see what this petty person had did. And so I'm just going to take a screenshot like this. Because they did a privacy thing on me twice this morning, but they did it on my own content. You know, that's the stupid part about it. I mean, it'd be something if you had a legitimate, but when you don't have a legitimate, you stupid. All right, so let me show you this, peoples, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So let me share my screen. Let me call this up, and I think you guys can see it now. So let me call up my let me call up my um, there we go, my magnifier, so you guys can clearly see. All right, so YouTube support, and it was today. Hi, Edward Joseph. We would like to inform you that we received a privacy concern about your content. Before we review the content, we would like to give you the opportunity to review. And then one was at 7:45 a.m. and one was at 8:04 a.m. this morning. Two back-to-back peoples. It was a privacy complaint. And so they're giving me an opportunity to review the information, which I've already did. And the times to when they cited, it was my avatar. It was me talking. And so just like I told you before, peoples, when you go to make these type of reports, you got to make damn sure that your thing is legit, because if not, then guess what, peoples? You run the risk of losing your channel. And so this channel has stricken me 4 times in thinking that I'm going to take down the video when it's my own content that's up there. You stupid. And I've already got the screenshots. I've already got the screenshots of when you were talking with the people, when you talked up on my channel. And then I've already got the video when you have talked on your channel and you were speaking to the people. See, you stupid. I've always come prepared. I never go into battle unprepared. And so all of that is going to be submitted to YouTube. And I am screenshotting their own policies and procedures as what I just read. And then I'm going to do a follow up to make sure that your channel has been stricken and your channel has been taken down based upon the false, fictitious, hilarious, and nefarious reporting that you don't have no valid standings upon whatsoever, period. And you think I'm going to be like Trey Gang and I'm going to bow down? You think that you're going to run me off of YouTube? Oh, you stupid. You stupid, man. I've always come prepared, and I never go to battle not prepared. So, Casey Chloe Overa Sanchez Mendina, Random News, and T. Slay. This is your warning. So, whatever you got up of Edward Joseph, you better take it down, because a strike is coming your way. And I'm telling you, I warned you. So when it happens, don't say that I didn't warn you. And then for the people, T. Slay, who's been doing all of these fake reportings, well, let's just say that your channel is about to be suspended for violating YouTube policies and procedures of false reporting. Because I know it was you. No, nobody else but you. You're just mad because you've been exposed. And you thinking that you're going to use YouTube policies and procedures to take down all of my videos. No, you were successful in me having to, redact a video because I was violating at one point because I did show something of yours. But after I read the policy and procedure for myself, well, as long as I'm not showing nothing of yours but talk about you, well then hey, it ain't nothing you can do. And that ain't a policy or a violation, T slut. So you thought that you were smart, and you thought that by commenting upon my channel was going to make you even smarter. It just only made you look so foolish, Mel. And I'm going to use your very words up against you. Bingo to the bingo. Now, peoples, we never had this happen in our community. Well, yes, we did. Back in the day with Casey and Chloe O'Vera Sanchez Medina, and she thought that she was going to get away with it, but I'm coming down with everything, every single thing. First, starting with T Slut, and then moving on to Casey, and then moving on to Random News. So I'm shutting them all down. So y'all better go and tell them, you little snakes, you little rats, you little people who all the time got your little filthy mouths open and all the time want to tell on somebody. Tell them I'm coming. Warn them. Warn them. Tell them I'm coming. And if they don't think that I have the power to do so, well, watch when it happens because they're going to be talking about it. Oh, I'm watching and I'm waiting, peoples. You know, I'm watching, I'm waiting because see, if I have to take it above YouTube head, then I will. I'll go to the FCC and I'll go ahead and file my complaint there. And I bet you I will get results. So it's always a way around things, peoples. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's always a way around things and stuff. And so, you know, when you want to come and you want to try to defame someone, well, understand that your IP address is already recorded. Everything that you posted is recorded. And don't think for one moment, peoples, that I'm not going to put in a defamation lawsuit. Oh, that's coming. Trust me, it is coming because I already know what was said and I already know what was done. And see, I already have those videos of when that person did it. And it's no doubt because she was bodacious with it. She thought that just by taking it down was just going to be something. No, I got all of the recordings, everything, and everything that you said and everything that you did. And you thought that you were going to defame Edward Joseph. Well, baby girl, your day is coming. Your day of reckoning, Casey Chloe O'Vera Sanchez Medina. You thought that you can run, but you can't hide, baby. And then all of you people who was associated with sharing all of that madness, well, guess what? We got your IP address too. So all of you all are going down. Yep. It's going to be a suit. So you're going to get it when your channels get taken down. Understand what you did and why you did it and things. Sure enough, in a letter or some type of email or something is coming into the mail for you. Because see, the thing is, people, I don't play. And so when you want to play the games like that, well then see, I'm one that don't play. I don't play. I just get revenge. That's all I do. I get revenge, you know. So when you think that you are going to dox Edward Joseph or put false propaganda out on Edward Joseph and thinking that is going to be something that you think that you're going to get away with it and you Feel that you got away with it for all of this time? Well, then think again, peoples, because again, I am Edward Joseph, and I never back down from a challenge, and I don't bow down, I don't bend down. I just get even, and I get even my way. Is that all right? So, now, peoples, I hope I had said something to encourage your hearts upon today. Tune in again next time to when Edward Joseph Let's Talk Live, Edward Joseph Kitchen, Edward Joseph Gospel Hour, Edward Joseph's Blessings Giveaway 2024 will come to you with something wonderful. I love you with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peoples, mask up and be safe. And again, peoples, you didn't get away. No, you didn't get away. You thought that you did, and you thought that I forgot. I didn't forget. And you're not getting away, peoples. Understand that. Because, see, the thing is, I never, ever lose, peoples. Did you hear what I said? I said, I never, ever lose, peoples. Never, ever lose. I've always win because I am God's child. Now, when you guys want to ramp things up and stuff like you've been doing, well, just know that I'm coming and I'm coming for you in a major way. And when I come, I always come hard and I've always come heavy. And that this is a stark reminder for everybody. And you know, some people's, I don't care what you use of minds to try to do your rebuttal, because see, I've always been smart. You know, your rebuttal don't mean nothing to me, because see, I'm never ever went no more than what was necessary to do. So you can call my bluff as you much as you want to, and you can talk all of this madness and boost up your peoples, and oh well, he ain't gonna do nothing, and yeah, I got stuff on him too, and this and that and the other. Okay, well then, if it's like what you say, people, I mean, if you really got it so secure like that, then show it, you know, show it, show it, peoples. I'll always do, and I'm done, and then when I'm finished, I'm gonna show you what I did, and I'm gonna show you how I did it. But I'm not going to show you what I'm doing right now until I get it done, until I get the results that I need. Then I'm going to show you the after effects as to when those channels get stricken and when those channels goes down, peoples. And trust me, it's going, it's happening. So see, the Bible teaches us, peoples. The Bible teaches us. It says, peoples, be not deceived, for God is not mocked. Whatso a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So, peoples, you reap what you sow from your head down to the flow. So you better get up and you better know, monitor the things that you do before you go. So be careful, peoples, what you do, because the very things that you do will come back up on you. That's why I measure everything that I do. I measure my response. And I'm so meticulous about it, peoples. I just don't haphazardly, half-ass, just do things just on the whim, because I know that there's consequences behind my actions. And so I got to be very careful about the things that I do, because see, what I do comes back and impacts me too. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, that's the thing, people. Hell, if I don't want to be impacted, well, then I ain't going to do things that I don't want to have done to me. So I always measure my response, and I'm always measure what I know that I'm going to get back in return, because it's coming back up on me regardless. Everything I do, it's going to come back up on me. But the penalties won't be as harsh as some of you, because some of you go way, way overboard, peoples. Way, way overboard. So be careful what you do to people, because it definitely will come back up on you. And I'm the wrong brother that you want to do it against. Now, the Bible teaches us warning comes before destruction. God always give you a warning first. He always give you an opportunity to straighten the wrongs that you've done. Get yourself right before he destroys you. So, this is your warning. Now, the next thing is coming to destruction, and it's going to be your channel. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.